What up, my freaks? RuinousInsight here with part 4 of my Battlefleet Gothic Armada 2 modded Orc campaign. So as we saw last time, we have completed the mission at Dorsia, and we're able to reduce our urgency gauge back down to 0. In addition to that, we also got ourselves a new Alpha Legion fleet with Mr. Armada and the unique Fallen Angel ship, and I'm excited to get some Orc ships in this fleet, as the Orcs look really good in Alpha Legion colors, though there's a little bit of possible bias from me. In addition to that, we've also unlocked the Agrippina sector, which is the main money-making sector, and we will be going there as soon as possible. Finally, we now have enough unlocked fleets to be able to build new fleets, and we shall be building a Torp-heavy fleet here with Tregesta of the Iron Warriors leading it. And the Iron Warriors do look make Orky ships look pretty damn cool. That's what happens when I get excited. I can't even speak. Anyway, I believe we don't really have anything to do this turn, unless I'm mistaken. You guys need to repair and possibly attack Vermard so that we can take this enslaved world and get more money. Well, there are a couple demonic shipyards over here as well, so that's a nice pickup. And it'll be neat to get some orc-on-orc action soon as well. These guys are coming in. Wait. You know what, we can actually start building right now. Let's begin by building you some Torp ships. So that's Kilostompas and Hammerstompas. The various type of Stompa ships, right? Torps and Torps. Stompa means Torps for whatever reason. Sure, makes sense. Let's, I don't know, make it even. Ooh, do we want to make maybe one Terror? Where are you, Terror? I'm just thinking, do we want to put the Terror as the Admiral so that it doesn't die and then switch it up later and just delete it? Maybe that's the way to do it. You know what, let's make you one Terror, and then everything else will be Stompas and Kilostompas. Right here and right here, there we go. We got plenty more of these to build. Fair enough. Fair enough, game. Let's also make the Terror the flagship and delete that rock. And once again, the reason I'm making the Terrors the flagships is because I don't want to send them directly into combat wherein they will die. A revoke ship, because it's otherwise going to be way too hard to keep Orky admirals alive. Even if these... There's an orc beneath that armor, I swear. Now that I think about it, I don't see a lot of salvaged Space Marine pieces as part of Orc armor, but I guess Space Marine armor pieces are quite rare. It would be nice to see some war bosses and stuff incorporate looted Space Marine bits and bobs as part of their war plate. Although I have seen war bosses with like trophies and helmets and all that sort of stuff, but rarely so with a pauldron or anything like that. Use like a pauldron as a kneecap or something like that for one of the bigger war bosses. Anyway, you Armada, you're gonna move back to Chinchar. We're going to build you a fleet, and you might actually, you know what? Stay here. Maybe we'll use this to support. Ooh, wait. What if we actually? Wait, I have another idea. First of all, you go here. You go here. You go here. And the reason I'm doing that is because this is a this can be an orc fleet, and this one cannot, so I'll wait on that one. Although I do want to build some terminus ests, not necessarily in this guy's particular fleet. We might delete him and get a better one, because I don't think this really works with the type of fleet that I'm gonna do. And I don't recall, though we might as well check. Does the terminus est have torps? It does have torps. Huh, so maybe this does work, although the Augur Disruptor would not. It's an interesting idea, because I want to make like a fleet with Terminus Ests and Rocks together, because they're both very, very slow and have similar-ish concepts. Not really, but, you know. They can move together with each other. The concept's not so much, but I think it'll make a nice fleet. Anyway, I'm getting distracted by future stuff. Let's end the turn and let's move everybody around. Also, the reason I decided to move Armada there to Chinchar was because I figure we send Malos and his fleets back to Chinchar for one turn to repair, because I really don't want to abuse the insta-repair ability too much, just occasionally use it. When I feel like it makes... Oh, they're gonna talk. Okay.
Praise the gods, but you were petitioned for an audience. Petitioned? In most forthright terms. The World Eaters are not known for either respect or subtlety. Welcome to Scaros! Here there has been war and slaughter on a scale you cannot conceive. And still the Orks come. led by their warlord, Blitz Ripper. My berserkers have drowned worlds in their blood, but the fighting continues. I demand you join your forces to mine. Demand? We should secure Scarus. And if there is indeed carnage to be had, it will surely attract Khorne's favor.
Very well. We shall offer the Blood God all the tribute he would wish. A demonstration of our might will throw these barbaric creatures into disarray. Blood for the Blood God!
So, Jasul Abaras is suggesting that they have already drowned worlds in the blood of the Orks. Just how much, or just how many Berserkers, or how many Chaos Space Marines is the game suggesting are currently fighting? Like, what's the numbers here? Because you know that there's a lot of Orks, and I guess, well, I mean, to be fair, the Space Marine is gonna, especially Chaos Space Marine, is gonna be able to take care of a lot of Orks, but nonetheless, you'd imagine some losses, especially if they can't win. Anyway, Malus Riken leads his fleet to the Scarus sector against the Green Tide, and multiple worlds have already fallen under their control. Riken must take strategic worlds to force the Ork war boss into open battle. Okay, well that's all great. It's also not something that we're going to bother with right now, because we are busy. First of all, you guys are all going to go to Chinchar. There we go. And obviously taking Scarus is not a priority over taking Agrippina, because we need the money more than we need than whatever it is we get out of Scarus. Also, let's keep building ships here. Oh. Wait, do we need to build any ships here? No, we're actually good. Huh. I thought we needed to build another few rocks. No, wait, it was Malos. Yeah, okay, it was Malos that lost a few ships. Yeah, we can build you a few more hammers. All right, fair enough. Fair enough, buddy. And then we'll keep building stuff for the fleets here. How many hammers can we build? Oh man, I really wish they cost 3 instead of 4. Oh, just 2, it's not that bad. Okay, there you go. And then you, keep building more Hammer Stompers and Killer Stompers. Alright, Hammer Stomper, let's say 1 here, and then 3 Killer Stompers. There we go. Now, Killer Stompers launched 6 Torps, and Hammer Stompers also launched 6 Torps. They both launched 6 Torps, all these are slightly more expensive, but they also have more firepower available to them, so fair enough. Man, we got a lot more of these to build, don't we? Alright, man, we need more shipyards, as shocking as that may be. Also, let's take a look at if there's anything useful to upgrade here. Chaos Gate, oh, there's an unupgraded Minor Demonic Shipyard here. Oh man, 423 though? Yeah, that's a little much. That is admittedly a little much. Wait, Torian and... Huh. Why is it showing Torian as upgradable and not Chinchar? Because there's clearly a lot of stuff to be upgraded. Yeah, whatever, I'll just take a look at it like this. So it just looks to be these 2. There is another Minor Demonic Shipyard here, damn. Alrighty, well, when we save up enough money, then we'll get those. We'll fight that off soon, and then we're gonna hit Vermard next turn after we repair a little bit more. Hopefully these guys don't immediately attack us. Yeah, let's end the turn right here, heal up, and then attack, go. I hope I didn't forget anything, but who knows at this point. Alrighty, Agrippina we're gonna skip because we don't care about what's happening here, and the same with Scarus, at least until we have our own fleets there ourselves. You, Malos and Co. That's you. Wait, do we need to build some brutes? Ooh, speaking of, you know what we could do? Let's get you Demonic Infestation. I really want to see if this works with Orc ships, because if it does, this might actually be the most valuable of all the upgrades by far. Although, interestingly enough, Many-Eyed Prophet might have also been pretty interesting on the rocks, because they're like cruisers, and technically the Many-Eyed Prophet should apply to them. Also an interesting idea. Oh wow, you guys can't afford any brutes. Well then, to Skellis you go, and then we'll deal with that. You, keep building more ships. Gonna be a while, the shipyards are all working overtime. Although Orky shipyards... Huh, I wonder how the Orcs that have to, you know, cobble together ships... Yeah, well, to be fair, they're probably using Gretchen for most of the work, not Orcs themselves. Yeah, fair enough. Just answering my own questions here. Hammer Stompers, 3, and a couple more kill... You know what? 1 more Killer Stomper, or... Huh. 53, eh? What if we go -1 Killer Stomper, but then get a bunch of Ravagers in here? 72, eh? Because the Ravagers also have Torps. Fine. I like to actually use lots and lots of escorts in Orky fleets and Tyranid fleets, because, well, it can feel more sacrificial, especially since we have a lot of money and all that sort of thing. Well, maybe not a lot of money, but decent amounts. There we go, and I believe we should delay you by one more turn, so let's build a minefield here. I want to preserve our battle plans for now. And let's fight. That took a little bit of a while, didn't it? Lots of admin this episode. Alright, go, go, go. Deployment order. We are, who are we fighting? We're fighting Imperium. I'm just thinking, what if we save the Rocks to fight the Orks? Because Rocks are interestingly very good against Orks, by virtue of the fact that the Orks shoot right past them and the Rocks just shoot them in the back. And plus they got a lot of HP and all that sort of stuff. Plus the Orks want to get closer to you, and yet don't want to get close to Rocks. And what if we bring just the light Rocks, maybe 2 of these Rocks? You know what? Cancel a couple of these hammers. Bring you and you, the underleveled ones, and then... damn, no. Wait, if we cancel you, can we bring 2? No. Alright, fine. -1 hammer. Really, just 1 light Rocks? I really don't like that. Alright, fine. You know what? You and... I still... whatever. Just go. Just go. Who cares? I'm overthinking things. Which is funny because we don't have a lot of ship classes available to us yet. Now, speaking of thinking things, I'm now trying to think what we're gonna put into Arbentalis' fleet. Now, since the Fallen Angel is a long-range type of ship, I think I will want to use that one as a fire support fleet, i.e. a zap cannon fleet. But we don't have access to zap cannon ships, Evi Zappas or whatever they're called, yet. So in light of that, I think there's an artillery light cruiser. Let me gotta take a look at this after this. I swear I remember a light cruiser that had some things with a decent amount of range. Maybe use that. We'll see, though. Alright, there we go. Like so, group 1, group 2, and you guys... Well, it's not like you have Torps or anything, just go together. Right here. Group 3. There you go, ready up. Alright, we're gonna wait a little bit for them to head to us. And, you know what, let's get you guys here. Get you here. Ooh, actually.
We'll follow your command.
Whoa, 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 they're launching fighters. My bad, my bad. Let's launch some of our own, then. There we go. Really too bad that the Rocks can't launch fighters. I didn't mean to launch Torps. Whoops. I was just trying to screw around with the different hotkeys, maybe thinking that it might still be possible, but it ain't. Yeah, so here's what I want to do. Hide the Rocks in the asteroid field. It's a pretty natural hiding place for Rocks. Let the enemy get a little bit closer, and then when they do, hit them with, well, all the Rocks. Ooh, also, everybody recall fighters. Time to launch them at the enemy. And follow along with some Chaos Space Marines from Malos. Alright, also all of you switch to lock-on. We're gonna switch you guys to lock-on as well, and then you guys are gonna go into brace as soon as you're getting into combat there. All of you, fighter bombers. Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have launched a Grod Rocket Nosy. Alright, fine, let's launch one right here. Why pass these guys? Because I don't want them hitting an escort. Alright, you guys are good. You guys look more or less good. Get ready. Also, I'm gonna keep these guys back so that the enemy are drawn a little bit closer. Also, speed it up a little bit. Aha, yeah, see, this is exactly why I didn't want this hitting that. Find a bigger ship. Aha, hello, Admiral. Enjoy some... fighter bombers. I want to launch fighter bombers, that's what I want. And you launch boarders as well. There we go, here come the Imperials.
Orks is best.
Orks is indeed best. Ah, they tried to identify us, but they failed. Get ready to go. Alright, you, time to go. Brace. Alright, you guys, get ready to move in. Okay, we've been identified, but it's okay. You guys follow along in a few seconds. I don't want the light rocks taking too much damage. Malice, you're actually gonna move in as well. You guys, I want you to get out of the way so that you don't smack into each other, but then I want you to big red button forward this way in a few seconds. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, you guys. Big red button as well. Go. You. Go, go, go. Right into the middle of that enemy fleet. You guys. Switch to a reload. And I think you guys switched to reload as well. Everybody, big red button. 'Tis time. And here we go. As long as you guys don't smash into each other, I will be happy. And do we want to launch more fighter bombers? Yes, indeed we do. Alright, you're taking damage, but that's perfectly normal. The rest of you, yeah, keep moving into this. There we go, there we go. We're in this now. Perfect, and then switch to reload, everybody. Lovely. Ah, you gotta love orc battles. I have so much fun with every single battle.
Enemy ship sighted.
There we go. Not actually having to spend the time hiding is just so great. Another reason I can't wait to play the Tyranids as well.
Enemy ship sighted.
And there we go, there we go. You guys, so do you need to brace? Let's brace you up, just in case. In a few seconds. Ooh, somebody needs to be rallied and or executed. Brace yourself back up, get ready to repair yourself. You need to brace yourself as well. Malos, move into this side. How we doing over here? Keep moving through the enemy fleet, about to get hit with some torps, so, oh, you can't brace yourself, but you can repair yourself, so do so. Everybody else get ready to launch. Let's say a bunch of fighter bombers out here. Malos, you can supercharge your void shields just because you can. We should also start probably boarding things while we're able to. So let's board you up best we can. There we go, not too bad. You guys start moving in and turning back around because these guys are still alive. Ooh, that admiral needs to be a #1 target. You also need to be rallied again, and therefore rally we shall. We can repair you in 10 seconds, although I fear that you are going to die soon. Big red button out, maybe you can survive, but we'll see. Alrighty, our hammers are looking like they're doing a pretty damn decent job ripping apart these guys on the flank over here. Malos, get ready to board some enemies. This rock is pretty badly beat up, but it is braced. You can switch to brace as well because you're close to the middle of the combat. Malos, keep boarding enemies. Hammers, alright. Keep traveling as a group. Okay, you're running again. Malos, can you rally again? Yes, you can. Repair, please, and keep moving. Hammers should be able to take care of everything here. Alright, there we go. Keep launching stuff. There we go. Malos and our other admiral are doing a very nice job. You move into the center of the battle and brace yourself as well, although I fear for the enemy they do no longer have enough firepower to be able to take care of us. In fact, you might be safe as well. Oh, you're still alive. Whoops, my bad. Guys, turn and destroy the ship, please. I don't know why I keep selecting them manually. Whoa, 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 don't smack into each other, please. There we go, well done to the rocks. It looks like you all survived, though you will likely need some repairs before we head out to fighting the enemy orcs out there, but that's just fine. I was about to say launch some torps, but there's no real need. It's not going to do anything for us. You want to repair, buddy? Yes, you do. There we go, just one or two, now 2 ships left, but you should be a drifting hulk in a few seconds. And there we go. I think that went reasonably well. You just back away, and there we are. That was the last ship. Beautiful. You switch to lock-on. You can provide fire support as we attack these guys. There you go. And then all of you, minus you know what? You can provide fire support as well. All the hurt ships, essentially, fire support. Everybody else is going to move. I'm going to also speed this up a little bit. Just going to be a little bit careful not to smack anybody into each other.
Here we go.
Move in. Ooh, do we want to send some fighter bombers? I think we do. You guys, fighter bombers. Oh, we're out, unfortunately. All right, fair enough. Let's do this then. Borders, go. Hopefully some of them will make it through. All right, you guys, switch to lock on. You guys moving back here. You, Malos, go, go, go.
Hit the rip button.
Malos, you move in because you can take the most damage to this, and I don't think it's going to be too much of a problem. Hey, some of those made it through, but the others didn't, so... Fair enough. You guys keep moving in. You guys want a big red button forward? I do think that you do, so go for it. Big red button. Keep going, keep going. Malos, get into the middle of this, and I know you're going to start taking damage here, but it is, once again, what it is. Supercharge your void shield and switch to... brace or fire? You know what? You can fire in several directions at once, so I think you're okay as you are. Do this, there you go, and then fire into most directions while the rest of our units move in. There we go, perfect. Do we want to also transfer some troops over, perhaps? even it out a little bit for easier repairs. Do this. And you want to board this, for example. There you go. Alright, lots of call to arms on the enemies. This is actually working quite nicely. You guys move in. A big red button for you and big red button for you. Switch to lock on as well. You don't need to big red button. You need to repair. Alright, Malos, I think we need to transfer some troops over to you as well. Once again, just to even it out. There we go, another one dead. Ah, all these call to arms probably really helping here. Our ships are relatively light and fragile after all. These are all cruisers and battle cruisers. Chosen of Harvest, Nagasena's Ortenes, and Macarius' Pride. Boring names, Imperium. Boring names. Try a little harder. I really, really wish that you could force the chaos generator to name generator to switch to the orc name generator for this. It would be a nice touch, but I imagine it's probably not possible. Alrighty, there we go, and come on, repair, stop burning. Ah, the battle's over anyway. Perfect. Alrighty, well done everybody. Not what you would call a difficult battle by virtue of the fact that they only had their one fleet, but still. Certainly wasn't an unfun one. Next we fight Orks, though once again I think we do take a turn to repair. Unless we want to use our, insta repair. Also, the Gifts of Chaos. The Gifts of Chaos, and ooh, wow, that's a very decent amount of renown. Damn, okay, well our fleets just got bigger. Very nice. And another upgrade point. Ooh, that's also very useful. Wait. What do we get next? Helldrake Forge is pretty darn useful. Squadron or torpedo cooldowns, but it's only for ships with launch bays. Overload generator while knock on sense. Yeah, this is useless until we get actual lances. Armor piercing ammunition, very nice. I'm not sure it actually works for orc ships. Let's see, command and stance cooldowns are reduced by 10%. Also, once again, very nice. You know what? Since we have most level 1 ships, and at this point most ships seem to have launch bays, let's go for the Helldrake Forge. Yes. There we go, and then we'll try armor piercing ammunition next. But if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Alrighty, Vermard, we're not going to give you to any of the Chaos Gods, I think. Yeah, we have an enslaved world here. So what I was about to say was perhaps we do Khorne and Nurgle. That's what I think are probably the most orky ones, and I believe they're the only two, at least the only two that I've been told about of the Chaos Gods that actually have at least some, or have had some orc adherents. Khorne actually has some in the current lore, I believe, and also Khorne feels right for the orcs. And then Nurgle's green, and Nurgle's jolly. I mean, he's about as orky as the Chaos Gods get, minus Khorne's bloodlust. But yeah, the jolliness of the orcs and the greenness, I think, really works with us. So one of them will be Gork and Mork. Feel free to debate in the comments whether Khorne is Gork or whether Nurgle is Mork, or vice versa. Alrighty, well, regardless, I believe we go to the next turn. We've used all of our build points, and turn we are getting ready to use our Torp fleet. Ooh, another invasion. Oh, wow, a pretty big invasion, 3,000 points. That should be a fun one. I'm gonna try out our Torp fleet. An Eldari invasion in Vermard. Okay, wow, the invasions are coming in. And I'd be mad, but I'm enjoying the orc fight so much that I'm not mad. Whatever, it's just more fighting. We do have to play it orcally after all. Alright, new ship. A few more, especially since we leveled up our fleet capacity. How many Hamastampas do we have, and how many Kilostampas do we have? Let's put some Kilostampas. A little bit cheaper. Let's say 1, 2. Actually, you know what? 1. And then an absolute ton of Ravagers. There we go. Oh, fine. Few too many. There we go. All sacrificial, but I think it'll work just fine. There we go, that's Fleet 1. Next up, Arbentalis. Oh, man. These guys are coming in, and I want you to get some... I don't remember. Who was it? Guns, battery, weapons... Not you. Ah, there we go. Mega Cannon Artillery. Basha Ords Garg Daka. Yes, that's what we want. Basha Ords Garg Daka. Good. This is not nearly enough Basho words. I can't say it, damn it. Words Gargdak, or I won't probably remember this. And yeah, the reason I want these guys is because while we don't have zap cannons, the mega cannon artillery is probably the closest thing that we have out of the current ship classes that we do, until we can have access to our Evi Zappa, which is what Arbentals is going to have in his fleet. Man, do we wait one more turn so we can fill up this particular fleet? I don't really want to waste a battle plan, but also, you know what? We'll just go. Screw it. Screw it. We'll just let it happen. Plus, we may need to defend more invasions. Ooh, should be interesting. Also, you guys, do you need to repair, or do you want to head to the enemy Orks now? You know what? Oh, wait. 1, 2. So here's the issue. You don't repair all that much here, and while I would like to attack these guys, I mean, I guess this is one of those situations where it might be beneficial to, use our repair all, although, are enough of our ships damaged for this to be a concern? Maybe not. Screw it. Once again, I don't want to abuse the ability. Alrighty, let's, do we fight here, or do we go back, heal up, and then fight next turn? Because I really want to try out that Torp fleet, and I don't want to run out of time. You know what, I'll fight here anyway, and then we'll fight there. Would the Orks go into battle damaged? Of course they'd go into battle damage, no doubt about it. Take out the damaged hammers, or at least the most damaged hammers, while I, am busy contradicting myself. I want all the big rocks, or at least as many big rocks as we can bring, because once again, I think they do quite well against enemy Orks. And there we go. Promise of Rage. Sounds good to me. Launch battle. Yes. Oh, Orc cutscene. I'm gonna skip the Orc cutscene. For those of you who noticed, I did splice it into the beginning of the campaign. So there's no need to watch it twice. Alrighty, Orc on Orc action. Finally, we're here and we're about to have some real fun. And oh, and there's a chaos portal. I didn't even realize that. That's interesting. Doesn't really change matters, but it is interesting. Group 2. Let's say Group 3. You're gonna be fire support. Group 1. You're gonna head directly into the enemy Orc fleet. Lock on. You guys are gonna follow along. You are all hammers, and you're gonna follow right on the heels of these guys. Although, maybe even further away and... nah, just follow directly. Also lock on. 1, Group 2, and Group 3. Perfect, ready up, go.
Mighty Zinch has parted the veil between real space and immaterium. It will please him greatly if it is protected from unbelievers.
Okay, so as I recall, a lot of the enemy fighters will probably hit the portal, so we... we may or may not need to launch fighters of our own. I guess we'll see.
The fight is over here!
Alright, keep going, keep going. Would be nice to get some tier 4 or crew level 4 rocks. It's gonna be pretty interesting. Also, speed it up a little bit. I want to have time enough to fight with our new Torp fleet. Alright, some of them look to be moving past that, so let's launch some defensive bombers here, or fighter bombers. Looking like a lot of escorts. The enemy's probably gonna start ramming that gate as well. Alright, go, go, go. Yeah, 0 troops lost. Who but the Orks would board a Chaos Gate? Are they just sending troops directly into the gate? Interesting question. Alrighty, how are we doing over here? You guys... Whoa, what the heck was that? Oh, right, this is a... there's some sort of graphical bug or something. This is something to do with... is it the craft world, perhaps? It's something to do with the modeling, or the modding of the... some of the new stuff. I remember this being talked about in the Skalgrim Mod Discord briefly, but I don't exactly remember what this is from. Also, you can switch to lock-on, and you can switch to lock-on. Also, this is kind of blinding. I'm gonna hope that the Orks destroy the that thing fast, because it's really hard to see. I can't tell what the heck is going on. Also, we need another rocket nosy. If you guys could launch a second one, maybe over at this blob here, at this little conga line. It's coming in. Man, sorry if this is blinding to you guys as well. I can't do much about it. Fortunately, it's not like we get these portal battles very often, so it's not gonna change all that much in the end of the day. So these guys just keep moving up to the port. It's a really cool effect, though. You gotta admit. Like, I feel there's not enough use of, like, how, I don't know. I feel like a lot of chaotic stuff would also look really pretty at times, as opposed to just focusing on all the, like, corrupted, creepy looking stuff. Just my opinion. But anyway, you guys keep going. You guys, proceed to here, perhaps. Alright, that portal's almost done. I think you are going to brace because you're going to be in the middle of the enemy fleet faster, and then you two are going to switch to reload. As soon as the portal is dead, we're going to move in, although this is, you know, providing some nice time for us to move in. Also, you want to just send a bunch of fight about... Oh, what? Huh? Why can't we... Oh, they're coming back right now, okay. I thought something was wrong, we couldn't actually use our fighter bombs. There we go, we got identified, but I don't see why we'd care. And here we go. Rocks, destroy. Hammers follow. It's almost dead. Oh, the debris of the ship managed to ram us just as we got in there. Hey, you're supposed to be hidden. What are you doing, buddy? Ah, did you just get boarded? Yeah, you just got boarded. Ah, whatever. Whatever. You guys launch fighter bombers at, let's say 3 or 4 sets of fighter bombers here at this rock, and then launch boarders at it. I want enemy rocks to be boarded up and destroyed.
You orders over there.
Alright, is it done for yet? I want to hide the UI, but I can't tell what the heck is going on with this thing, so... Man, did we actually manage to accidentally protect it? We don't need the Zinch gifts, only Gork and Mork gets, aka Korn and Nurgle. Honestly, if anything, I'm almost surprised that Chaos Gods or Demons aren't trying to essentially pretend to be Gork and Mork at times. I feel like that should be something they do. Oh wow, these guys are really focusing on this thing, aren't they? Whatever. Alright, Malos and Co, you destroy this. And do we want to maybe big red button the rocks forward? I think we do. Go for it. Go for it. You're gonna get boarded and damaged, but we don't care. Plus, we want to move them a little bit away from all of our hammers. Oh wait, they have a rock that's an admiral? Oh, that's interesting. And the reason that's interesting is because you I think you shouldn't be able to. I'm not 100% sure, but I remember the Tau technically also shouldn't be able to have auxiliary admirals, and rocks could be the same way. But it's also because this is an alliance submod, so the game isn't recognizing these ships as they are. They're chaos ships, or at least that's what it thinks. And there we go. It looks like you're just about done here.
You got it.
And oh, mutiny on the enemy rock. Oh wow, our own is mutinying as well. Are you still alive? Yeah, you are still alive. And you're still... Hi, is that like the fire on board effect? Because nobody's firing at you anymore. You're just... It's just bleeding colors. Which also sounds very chaotic, incidentally. You guys destroy this one last rock. Drifting Hulk, you say? Oh, this is a pretty good position for it. Okay.
Is secured. The web of intrigue continues with your efforts at its heart. The great deceiver smiles upon you.
Well, thanks. What I was about to say was, man, what the damage would we have suffered if that big rocks had managed to detonate itself right in the middle of all of our hammers. Our own rocks wouldn't have taken too much, but our hammers were pretty beat up. Alright, but everybody, well done. We've taken Skelos for ourselves. The Sons of Malice are pretty upsetty about it themselves. A demonic shipyard out of this as well, which is nice, and we do want to upgrade this, so I'm not going to dedicate it to anybody. Same with Nixus Stromlo, I guess. Also, Chaos Space Marines is an upgrade, and it is an upgrade, and I have tested this previously, that does work for orc ships, so this is quite nice. Man, these Eldari are going to be an issue. Man, 3,000 point invasions. That's going to be an issue. That's going to be a very big issue, and the reason for that is we don't have 3,000 point fleets, anything like it. So this is, I guess, 3 full invasion fleets in this here as well. We're going to need more fleets to deal with this. We're going to need a 3rd fleet here, because especially with the Orks, you need a lot of reinforcements. Also, do we end the turn? We'll get badly hurt here, and we'll most likely lose a lot of ships. But it is what it is. I guess we do it then. And while we could wait and minimize the casualty, you know what? Maybe we should. Maybe we should. Okay, fine. Here's what we'll do. We will delay you with one battle plan. And here's my reasoning. If we take a lot of damage here, we're going to have an even tougher time fighting these guys. And while we don't have extra fleets, that's obviously a major problem. Okay, let's do that. End the turn now. I don't think I'm forgetting anything. Let's also skip everything past Skellis. Yes. Skip. Agrippinus and Scaris. Good. We should have time for one more battle. Don't tell me they're gonna talk again. I don't think there's anything to say. We haven't changed anything. Yeah, no, okay, we're good. Alrighty, so first, I want you to build as many Ords Gardakas as you can for those artillery pieces. Right here. Okay, looks like we won't be getting a third fleet. I guess we could get a third admiral if nothing else. Alrighty, fine. Do we have any Chaos Legion fleets available? No, we're 3 out of 3, but we can get another Renegade fleet, though we do have another one here as well. What do you have? Oh, you have nothing available. What ship do we have here? Sticks, Sticks, and Rocks. What are you in? You are in a Hellbringer Mark II. We could get the Rocks one, but pretty high likelihood that he'd die if we did. And it's not like I'm going to make you another Rocks fleet, although I am tempted by the idea. You know what? Get you in here for now. It's not like this is going to change matters. Go. Might as well have a little bit more reinforcements if we can manage it. And I guess that's it. Let's end the turn, and then let's fight here. And then, wait, you are coming in 2 turns. You guys, I would like for you to repair fully, but I would also like to attack this, but just by nature of the fact that I want to try out the Torp fleet, we're going to end the turn now, even though we could attack Nixus Stromlo. Let's go now. Yeah. And we're going to have to figure out how we're going to deal with those Eldari as well. Alrighty, here come the Ork Armada. I overprepared for this, but once again, for the purpose of not taking too much damage. We're not going to bring the Fallen Angel right away. It'll act as a reinforcement, though it does have a very useful stasis bomb ability. But I want to get as many Torps on the fleet at the same time as possible. So let's do this. As it is, all the Kilostompas and Hamastompas and the Ravagers. Could have been a Ravager Stompa, but sure. Ravager in heavy armor clad. But not really. Ah, there we go. Orky ships in those gorgeous Iron Warriors non-colors. Aren't they nice? I think they're nice. Look at that. And oh, the Alpha Legion colors as well. Now that's very nice. Though once again, a little bit of bias there. And hey, there's even they're even green enough to make this make some sense. So yeah, happy with that. Obviously, you guys are going to be as a third line behind everybody else, as everybody is a Torp ship. Face the correct direction, please. Was that all the all those that we could bring out? Looks like it. Alrighty, so now what we want to do is have as many Ravagers. Okay, you're going to be in the way. We're going to be launching Torps at them, but I also want to send the Ravagers forward as fast as possible after they expend all their torpedoes, because they're obviously going to be in the way of our other fleet. Now, one of the annoying things I suppose about the Torp fleet is it's gonna take a little bit of setup, probably a little bit more than most, if not all, other fleets. You are a terror, yes, so you're going to be back here. There we go. And I also want to set you guys all at max engagement range, lock-on, and forward firing, rather than broadside firing. Use those mega cannon artillery. Alright, now you guys can basically only fire forward in this current setup, but while that is a problem, it's one I'm willing to live with. So, a little bit similar to some of the Tau setups as well in this particular regard. Don't worry, later on we'll replace a lot of these ships with heavy boom flingers so that we just have more Torps in smaller number of ships, though obviously throughout this campaign we'll be using lots and lots of smaller ships as well, because it's one of the things that feels right for the Orks. Anyway, you guys are going to be Group 1, you're going to be Group 2, and you are going to switch to Reload because I want you launching Torps fast, and then you guys, Group 3. There we go, ready, and also Reload. Switch to Brace as you move forward. Alrighty. Here we go.
Move that junk.
Siege. During the siege secondary mission, you have to destroy this designated enemy defense platform. Yeah, good luck with that. Boarding Torps. Wait, do we launch it? No. No, we don't. We wait until the enemy fighters pass us, and then we go. Let's speed it up a little bit. We want to get to about halfway through. Ooh, do we have a rocket nosy? No, we don't. Oh, you have the stasis bomb. Arbitalis has the rocket nosy. All right, fair enough. You know what? You guys, stop where you are. The enemies are getting kind of close. Oh, damn. Man, this is kind of an issue. So, you guys have a decent amount of torps. Ugh.
Here we go.
Gonna be very interesting.
Orks is best.
Okay, we'll see. We might have to send these guys forward to their deaths. Or maybe even move them aside. Gonna have to think about it. Speed it up a little bit more. I just want these fighters past us. So you guys all launch fighters right, I don't know, here. Alright, slow back down. You guys launch boarding torps here. And slow back down, there we go. Then, group 2, launch boarding torps as well, right at the enemy. And you guys, you need to move forward. Or you need to move to the side, like this. But you don't get in the way of our boarding torps. Yeah, we're not gonna get a lot of torps out of the Ravagers this way. I gotta think about this. Maybe this particular fleet is not going to get too much value out of having Ravagers there. And you guys need to big red button out of the way. Well, if we lose a few torps, it's not gonna be mattering all that much.
You want us over there?
Yes, I do want you over there. Why do you keep asking?
You want us over there?
I find it ironic that he said it again. Let's boarding torps again. We'll save the regular torps for when the enemies are close. Then you guys switch directions. You guys switch directions as well. Looks like the enemy's gonna try to go forward to us. Let's switch to brace for impact on all of you. I don't care about the torp interference because you're all dead. I also want to keep the enemies relatively close to the center here so that they don't veer off the path, essentially. And if they all ram into us, it's all fine. I mean, these are Ravagers, they were always meant to die. There we go, you guys get ready for another volley in 7 seconds. And yeah, see, they're shifting the main portion of their fleet, which means some of these won't hit. In fact, you guys, go big red button, and then go past the enemy. If they turn to attack, yeah, that's perfectly fine. Obviously, this Torp fleet's going to function a little bit differently than the other fleets by virtue of the fact that it's not going to go straight up the center like some of the others are. And more boarding Torps, please. And that's the last of the boarding Torp sets, I do believe. You guys move out here, please. Keep boarding them enemies. And hey, we got some reinforcements coming in as well. Oh, look, this goes over the map, interestingly enough. What are you? Light cruiser basher. Oh, you're the same type as this. Okay, yeah, you just looked a little bit different for a second.
Oi, the ship's got holes in it.
Which ship's got holes in it? Oh, no, that's... Yeah. I thought it was talking about the reinforcements. I was like, wait a second, that's not right. You guys can be group 2. And I'll switch to lock on, and then...
Boss, we got him.
Ah, I hate that. So you have to individually select every single frickin' ship and tell it to engage at the proper angle, or it won't do it at all. You know what I should have done? I should have switched them all back to the other engagement angle and then switched them all forward. That probably would have worked. You guys, launch more torps. Go figure. And again. Oh, you know what? Maybe launch some fighters their way as well, mostly to fight the enemy fighters. Alright, and do you have any forward-firing weaponry? Yes, you do, which means I think we switch it to lock-on rather than... Although the enemies are getting closer. Switch to lock-on. There you go. Now more stuff's coming in. You guys, maybe you can move a little bit closer to this stuff. Wait. Like so. Probably not going to keep that battle plan, but whatever. And ready for more torps yet? 7 seconds again. And we're going to send them all forward afterwards, obviously. More torps away? Yes. Good. I don't know how effective this has been thus far, but I guess we'll see after the battle's over, more or less. And we could stasis bomb them, but then the problem is that we won't be able to launch any more torps. Although it'll give us a few more seconds. You know what? Maybe we'll try it. Separate the enemy fleet, destroy the ships that are getting closer. Ooh, yeah, this one's getting pretty badly beat up by those torps, and now's their admiral. Very nice, actually. All right, and I know that all torp fleets do work, because I did a couple of them in the Imperium campaign, and they were quite effective. Like, ridiculously effective, I might say. A lot of fleets never even reached our battle lines, although perhaps Orky Torps are inferior as compared to the Imperial ones.
We came, we saw, we wrecked it!
We came, we saw, we erected. I hadn't heard that one yet. I have heard Begin Daka Daka many a time, however. Alright, a few more times you can repair yourself and switch back to lock-on. We're all gonna switch you to reload in a few seconds. One more volley of Torps. Get ready as soon as that stasis bomb is gone. We also do have to worry about enemy rocks. You know what? I think the stasis bomb will be over in a few seconds. So line everybody up and fire. And there we go. That was the last one. The debris is gonna interfere with some of these, but it's okay. And then get ready to switch to reload and then move. Auto engage 4.5. Cancel order. Time to do your thing. Hopefully you don't get into each other's way. You guys. Auto engage. Cancel order. Don't move though. There we go. And yeah, these guys are gonna be in each other's way, but yeah, there we go. The Torps are working. And yeah, I know that this is a smaller enemy fleet, but it's not like we have way too many more ships on the field at once than they do. It's just that we have more reinforcements than they do, by and large. Nice. I do love how the ships keep moving after being destroyed rather than just randomly stopping, which I feel like a lot of games would have done, so it's a nice touch. Not to actually pay attention that their momentum wouldn't just disappear. Let's also repair everybody here. I'm not trying to rhyme, or maybe I am. Board some enemies, if you can manage it, and you can board it as well, although we have just... Oh, they have a bunch of fighters left and we only have boarders. Ah, that's okay. You guys, move forward now. And it's time to board this enemy rocks. Yeah, see how much damage the enemy rocks is going to dish out? It's gonna be scary, but if we can board it, we can cause it to drifting hulk. In fact, maybe what we should do is move all of you guys past the rocks and move you towards the enemy battle station, while our longer range stuff takes apart the enemy rock. Another option. I just want everybody to board it. Oh, you don't have engines. Well, there we go. It should go into Big Red Hulk. I confused Big Red Button with Drifting Hulk, but I enjoyed it, so whatever. Oh yeah, look at the damage being eaten, or like at the HP being eaten away there. All right, as many of you as you can head towards there. This guy's probably gonna rally, but then he'll come back. Well, we can do this. But we can do this? Yeah, you know what I mean. Did I not tell you guys to move forward? Oh, you're at max range. Yeah, fair enough. You need to repair... Oh, your engine's broken. Oh, another ship gone over here. Yeah. Big rocks is scary, as I did say. You can repair as well, and then you guys go into lock-on and head over there. Oh, cancel this. And then you guys cancel this as well. Switch to repair, a lock-on, and then now just artillery. Rip it apart. Wait, I did not tell you to move forward. Also, this debris is probably interfering. Let's move here and here. I don't really care about the losses of light cruisers. Oh, this battle's over. Damn it. It's gonna go to Drifting Hulk. Yeah, I shouldn't have boarded it that many times. That was my bad. I figured since we were driving by with our giant piles of stompas, we might as well board, but nah. Whatever, all good. At the very least, the fleet did win, and though there were a few losses, I do think that they were reasonably negligible. I suppose the problem's going to come in when we're, rather than fighting one enemy fleet, we're going to be fighting 3, like in a few seconds. We're really going to have to rebuild here. Not a lot, but enough to fight this. At the very least, it should make for a pretty interesting next episode, and with that, I guess we will have to wait till next episode, because I'm gonna have to call this episode here, and we are out of time. So next time, we have to defend against some very large invasions coming in. These will be the biggest battles that we've fought so far, so I do imagine there will be some damn fun time. Might actually be very difficult with some of our fleets. I'm very interested to see how we can fare against the Eldari with Ork ships. Rocks are going to have an insanely difficult time reaching the enemy or hitting them whatsoever. Should be a fun time. Stay tuned. Epic battles to come. Don't forget to leave a like and comment for your friendly neighborhood heretic. All glory to the algorithm. And thanks for watching.